I ran up the stairs again. It's always that way because the last minute I forget something. I don't need this blanket. It's oven in here. Okay. Mama D is a little bit under the weather, but that's not going to stop us. We're going to get over here and see how everybody is doing. Welcome, Linda Lou, to Starlight Seed. Good to see you, lovely. I'm happy to have you aboard. And like I said when I told you about that, you can join the... Oh, got your needs in the chair. Hold on. Come here, baby. Up we'll go. Okay. She's 8,000 years old. All right. Hot tea, honey. Yummy, Crystal. Lady T. I hope she got a little nap in. No, I ran and got medicine for the other kid because he had to go to work. I'm like, you're right. So I had to go get Mucinex Max. Thank you, Crystal, for sending me healing energy. Ryan Christie. Yes, poor Mama D and Noah. Hope they kick this bug ASAP. We will. We're tough little guys. We're tough. We're tough. Nothing going to slow us down other than it's a little warm. So you guys. Yeah, I know, Daniel. Daniel Tribley says, I hate to say it, but we think you really got this one. Yeah. So, anytime we get a resolve to a case, like when, as close to a resolve as we can get, like the Gabby Petito and Lion Brondry case, we reviewed. Now, we don't have closure in some cases, like we still don't have the boys, Owen and Orson, known. Actually, their real names are Classic and Sincere, okay? Owen and Orson are the names that those crazy people that murdered these children called them, and it's heartless. But we want to do a case review because in understanding what actually is the reality of the truth that comes out, we then go watch an old reading, right? And we look at it and we compare it to see how accurate we were. Doesn't mean I'm 100% accurate all the time because I'm not 100%. But 99% of the time I'm on point. J-Rod. I'm going to be talking funny because I've got a cough drop in. Otherwise, you're just going to hear me cough, cough, cough. All right, so with that, my lovelies, it is time to get started. We are talking about a reading that took place in August 24th of this year when I was asked to do the readings on Jolissa Fuentes. Now, we do know that her car was found going off of a cliff, right? 250 feet straight down. The officer expressed that he had been looking and looking and looking, and he even promised Jolissa's father. We heard right from Jolissa's father, which broke my heart. Oh my God. Him say that this officer, this good officer, had promised him he would bring Jolissa home, no matter what. And he has. So he's restored that there are good cops out there that follow divine purpose, right? This officer even says it's his faith that led him to Jolissa, right? How else would he have found her? Like, out of all the locations. And this car is off, and it's a single car accident. So there were no other cars involved. There were no other peoples involved. It's very early in the morning. Jolissa goes to a location that she's very familiar with, and something occurs, and her car goes off the ravine and falls 250 feet and crumbles. Like, you could just take a piece of paper and just crumble it. That's about what her vehicle looks like. Now, Jolissa tried to FaceTime her sister twice, and her sister missed the calls. So that's got to be absolute hell. In this reading, I explain what those calls were for. Why was Jolissa calling her sister? In this reading from August 24th, we're going to review the entire thing. We're going to hit play. It's about an hour. We're going to be here about an hour and a half for those that choose to stay the whole time. All right. Danielle says, it was truly heartbreaking, but beautiful at the same time. Y'all, it's like, I'll be honest, Jolissa's story for me personally is a love story to beat all love stories. It broke me. Like, I took a few days off after reading this. I had to walk away. You'll hear me at one point where I literally have to leave, almost call the reading off. I had never experienced a reading like this in my life, and I hope I never do again. This is going to be extremely difficult to listen to, especially knowing the situation. We are here for a learning experience. One thing you're going to learn in here is how the divine communicates the end result of Jolissa driving off the cliff, right? Because of the accident, whatever, all right? So she goes off the cliff. We'll just say that. How did the divine communicate to us that is what occurred, that she wasn't abducted, that she wasn't lost? How did the divine, what cards did the divine pull to say to us, here's what happened to Jolissa compared to what really happened, so that as we go forward in cases together, because believe me, we are growing, and we are just growing more and more and more. We have covered so many cases. I'm trying to break a fever, so I'm really, really warm. I may have to turn the fan on. In fact, I'm going to. You guys, let me know if it's so loud you can't deal. But I am boiling, so give me 2 seconds. I just want to turn that on, get it pointed at me so that I don't die over here. If that's so loud that it's going to bother people that are at home, please give me a number 2. It's just too loud. Give me a number 2, okay? I know there's a delay on YouTube, and this is a live, so I'm going to wait it out. In the meantime, I'm going to say hello to a bunch of us here. We have 98 according to my thing here at this time. Open minds. Good to, I guess we have 106. I never know with YouTube. Now 108. It's growing fast, right? Okay. Beyonce Olsen, hello. Good to see you. Daniel Tribley, Alicia Harper, open minds again. Claudia Poncella, Laura Croft, Pez, good to see you, beautiful. Summer Dawn, and I'm not meaning this with disrespect toward anyone, but the guilt her sister must feel, sending her love. I don't think this is anybody's fault. I don't. If the divine wanted the sister to hear the message, she would have got the message. And perhaps the divine did, because it came out in the reading we're about to watch. Like I said, it's an hour-long reading we're about to review. This will teach you a lot about understanding as I read tarot going forward, and how there's some parts where I'm like, oh my God, that's so exact. There's other parts where I'm like still curious about what that means. So feel free to comment throughout the reading, anything that you would like. I'm not going to stop it too much, other than to point when we're right on, or to give a reference as to how that connects, okay? Now, there's a couple points in there where I have to walk away, because it's such, I had never had a reading that affected me in such a way that I felt broken. So I will fast forward through the part where I walk away and I have to play an intermission. We'll just skip that part. We'll get right back into it. Now, I got the cheap little phone, so bear with me. Are we ready? Summer Dawn says they said she was sad due to death of friends. Okay, and I agree. But if it were me, I'd beat myself up, and that place has to be so dark. It's truly sad. Okay, lovelies. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, let me unlock the phone. Hopefully the volume works pretty good. It's a $20 phone from the Dollar General. Okay, I don't know. Okay, here we go.
Oh, good way to start the day. Good morning to you guys. Like every day I get out here and I'm like, oh, I knocked over my lights or whatever,
Okay.
right?
Is it loud enough? I'm going to play it for about 30 seconds. I'm going to wait. I would like to see a 1 if you can hear it loud and clear.
I am Mama D. It is fantastic to see you. If you are new, we are a very unique channel. Don't ask me what we do here. All I can say is in any way possible, we try to give a voice to the missing.
Okay.
We're doing theory, we're doing tarot readings.
Game on. We're going to understand so much more.
The face of the person that is missing. And today we are going to be talking about Jolissa. So this is Jolissa Fuentes. And her picture is on the thumbnail.
Remember, Jolissa had not been missing very long when I do this reading. And it was presumed that she might possibly have been abducted. Okay, that's what the general consensus was concerned about, is when she went to the convenience store that somebody had slipped in her vehicle or that she had somebody with her and they abducted her. I got hundreds and hundreds of requests to do a second reading and I refused. Absolutely, because I'm like, my reading stands. It says it all in a nutshell. And there's no more for me to add to the case. And everybody's like, but it's been a while, we'd like an update. And I'm like, go rewatch that because that has to stand. So I never did another reading, even though it would have been great clicks and views. What the hell good is that? We need to stay to the truth, right? Oh, Giselle, thank you for becoming a Starlight Bud. Thank you, my lovely. All right, here we go. I'll try to keep it down to where I don't stop it.
No one would have known anything if it wasn't for AWP Adventures with a Purpose. So as...
Oh, yeah, this is the one AWP went and looked at, was Jolissa. Okay.
Rodney, Prosser Creek, Lake, whatever.
Almost swallowed my cough drop.
Was so surged that it didn't seem like it needed to be done. That's where everybody had focused. All the big wigs, the agencies were all over that creek. And then Adventures with a Purpose, a YouTuber, following their passion, was begged by all of us. Everybody out there was like, please come look for Kylie Rodney. And they did, and they found her. And they found her in minutes, 14 feet underwater, and 50 feet from the shoreline.
Talking about Kylie Rodney case.
So Adventures with a Purpose has given us like a little bit of insight into what changes need to be made. Now, before we get into Jolissa and the details there, which freak me out, to be honest, because it could be you or me that this happens to. This is so random and so bizarre, but we're gonna dig in. Mama D's gonna bring you the basic speed of it all.
Sorry.
But I want to tell you, to really understand this case, go to No Thanks. He has dug in. He has went to Selma, California. Now keep in mind, this is like 4 hours from Kylie, and this girl goes missing only 2 days after Kylie. Top it off with a couple had went missing like the day before Kylie, and they were just found, and their allegedly their vehicle went down in a ravine. They took the wrong turn. I don't know. It just is getting crazy over there. It's getting crazy. But like I said, if it wasn't for these beautiful spirits, these people of divine nature that don't just do the mundane and, oh, I'm doing this and this and this because it's my fate. My dad did it. My mom does it. It's what my family expects me to do. They were like, you know what? We're going on a limb. We're going to follow our passion. And look at the way they're changing the world. is something that they actually sell. And you can go right onto their site, Adventures with a Purpose, and I'll put a little @ sign and all that at the bottom of this at the end of the live at some point today, because it's a huge busy day for me. A really good day too. But you can go there and you can literally find out the equipment that they sell and recommend to do what they do. Now, not everybody's going to be able to handle not only the physical ability to do the job, but the mental capacity. Because emotionally, I give them credit. That is a gift from God. That is a gift from God. So, if it wasn't for them, we would never even have heard of Jolissa at all. But that's where they're headed. And so a lot of us other fellow creators that adore them and admire them so much, and their humble nature and their beauty and spirit of helping others. And so we're kind of tagging along, and in that, right away, we've got a face and a name with a story. And this is what I personally know, which is very limited at this point. So Jolissa had been at a family gathering, and it's not like a picnic, it's a party. It's a late night party that's going till like 3 in the morning with friends and family and so forth, all right? She leaves the party, and her brother can't make it to connect with her, which was what she originally had planned from my understanding. And then, so she can go home this way, but she actually comes from a completely different direction than the party. Her vehicle does, according to Gisla at Grizzly True Crimes. Go give her lots of love and thumbs
Go
up.
give Grisla a big hug and give her a thumbs up and a love and a like.
Wrong way, or a different way, towards where she should have come from, the opposite way. So everything she does in driving is the opposite of what is expected. Keep that in mind. So you would think she left the family party and she went to the gas station, because that's where, this is the last place she's seen. The gas station is a huge deal. And so she pulls into the gas station, and there is some tiny bit of footage.
I made myself cough.
Go to no thanks. He breaks it down really slow. He feels as well as I do. I'm picking up on an energy in the vehicle. Like maybe big energy, like maybe more than one. I feel like off of the driver's side to the back is someone. Doug is kind of getting a feeling, or he feels like she's pausing to talk to someone in the back seat.
Now I know whose energy was with her.
So I found that interesting, that his hunch, which it's his intuition. Don't tell him that. It's a hunch. Okay, anyway, it's right on, I feel. So she goes into the gas station. She buys a cigar. Now, her credit card is not used. Go to Grizzly True Crime. Guess what? She'll break it right down for you. But the credit card is not used. Well, thank you, Jane. 8 months.
Daniel, just email me it all, okay? And we'll see if we can work something out for you.
It has been a joy and a pleasure to have you on our team. Truly. I am amazing family here. Light and love to all, she says. And to you as well, Jane. We adore you. Jane is one of our top purchasers from the 1111 Moon Shop, which is a way.
Still true.
Me showing you my merchandise. Some of it's merchandise that you can buy.
The 1111 shop is still open, doing very, very well. We are sold out of some stuff because we've had a lot of beautiful orders come through. All orders are filled, but we still have some beautiful things, and as soon as I feel better, I will make more stuff to put on there.
Love it. So I want to kind of read that. If I don't get time today, because I have a noon appointment over on Just Another 3 channel, which is next door. Okay, so 1111 Moons over here. And we're
hi, J-Rod. Thanks for joining me. Hi, kiddos. Hey, J-Rod kids. Hi, J-Rod's wife. Love you guys.
Where I all got my start. I was there 4 years. We've got 5,000 plus subscribers. It's already picking up. I'm excited to see all my truthers and my rubber duckies because I
Oh,
know this
Mama
pretty
D, hurry up and
rubber
get to the
ducky
point.
over there. Aw, thank you, Krita's son.
I just talk sometimes for days.
I love you. Number one. Well, we're really
On point, J-Rod, on point.
So let's get back to Jolissa.
Okay.
Jolissa Fuentes. Say it 3 times so you don't forget.
Jolissa Fuentes. Jolissa Fuentes. Jolissa Fuentes.
Okay? Very important here. So she goes into the gas station. She buys a cigar. Now, I'll be honest, we all know if you buy a cigar and you're a female, it's highly likely, probable, plausible that she is going to make a blunt where you slice it open, dump out all the tobacco, fill it full of weed, roll it up, you got yourself a massive blunt, which is like 8 joints or something. I don't know, whatever. And this blunt is, and you can also purchase them. So they're not easy to make. They're not easy at all. And certain people make them and sell them for $5. It happens at convenience centers all the time. So it would be great to really understand if the guy behind the counter sold her the blunt. Just questioning. It would be interesting.
Neither here nor there now.
That would have any weight or any bearing to say that. I have 2 reasons. Mama D got 2 reasons. One, her credit card was not swiped, but it appears as though she is handing him something that he goes low with. It doesn't look like he puts it in a tilt. It looks like he goes low with the pavement. He turns, you can see him, and I could be wrong. Promise you, I'm wrong many times. And so forth. All right, now, after she buys the cigar, she turns. There is another patron that does not check out. He doesn't go through.
Do you guys want to just jump to the read?
Like he goes in the store.
Show me a 1 if you just want me to skip ahead to the read, because none of this matters anymore.
Anyway,
she's been found.
Accents. So that is important because according to
throw up
police,
a 1 if you want me to skip. Okay, yeah.
But on the camera,
thank you. Give me a minute to find it.
Okay. Whatever that be.
And then prayer.
Be the vessel of the message for her.
Okay, we jumped ahead to the beginning of the reading. You can hear me praying.
Please protect me as I walk through this tarot from all spiritual and physical weapons that none should prosper or manifest against me or anyone viewing this.
Thank you, guys.
Archangel,
we're there.
Please continue to heal my mind, body, and spirit in those of the
love
family.
You too, Star Winters. Hi, Chazer.
All those that receive
hi, Lone Multi.
Please,
hey, Rosebud. Hey, Alicia Harper. Hi, Trace. Lulu Love, how are you? They're doing a vigil tonight for her in Selma. Thank you, Lulu Love, for sharing.
And all these things I claim in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Hi, Dina Bina. I like your name.
All right, Jolissa's
hey, Jules. How lovely. And Danielle. Teresa. Blue Eyes. Kelly Mack. Allie.
Let's get this blessing
Lady Tidy. Stacy. Laura Croft. Muffin Top. Blue Eyes. Okay, let's listen now. Hello to everybody. New beginning.
I'm being guided. One more card. Just one more I'm hearing. Just one more. My heart is breaking. I am feeling her energy, and my heart is broke. I feel like I am feeling Jolissa's energy. It is her heart that is the broke one. And retreat. She was looking to go to get away from things, and she was numbing to do it. Her heart was absolutely destroyed. Why is she so incredibly heartbroken? Heavy. Like mourning. Okay, the friend. Yeah, okay, a month before. This is a dear, very important person to her. Like her go-to that is gone. I can feel that now. It's not just a friend. It is a go-to. Is there some sort of this friend being a lover? Is that possible? Change. It was drastic change for her. It changed her her life without this person. She felt alone on this planet. It's a 10. The yin and the yang's in the center. That was what she considered to be her other half. She was the swan without her mate. This was somebody important to her. They followed each other's lead. Like, I'm getting that game when you're a kid called Simon. So Simon might have been a name in this. I don't know. I'm getting the name Simon and followed the leader. Like, I do it, you do it. Not like ride or die energy.
He left the world, so she did.
What else do we have?
Hey, Linda Ross. Almost choked again on my cough drop. Dang.
Isolation. She went to be alone because she felt alone. No one could fix her pain. Now, this is a white card, so it's very hard to see. Isolation. So we've changed to isolation. So she is explaining this was a new beginning for her alone. She felt isolated in her soul. She felt disconnected from her best, her yin, and she's the yang, or versa. She could have been the yin and he's the yang. Masculine and feminine do exist, but feminine is not meaning female only, and masculine meaning male. Gender is not a sign. That isolation and retreat, she was pulling back her energy. Y'all, this is going to get hard. I'm going to give you a trigger warning.
Trigger warning. Sensitive information.
And, my job is to deliver the truth.
988 if you need someone to talk to.
If one of my mods could do me a favor,
Okay.
slip away and go get the suicide hotline prevention number. Somebody please do that.
I'm going to fast forward it because we wait for a few minutes. It's like 2 minutes till we get the suicide hotline prevention number, the crisis number. It's 988. Let's see what we got.
Perpetua.
Oh, wait. I went too far, y'all.
Oh, I'm just saying, let's get that suicide number up there. All right, thank you, Dreamer. I'm not going forward.
I like start crying because I need the number for people because I'm feeling that overwhelming feeling. So let's just let it play.
Screen,
if I move it, I'm in the wrong spot.
Suicide, I'll stop the live.
988 hotline. Make this be our suicide awareness. I'm not saying that's what Jolissa did, but just listen to the reading.
Okay, I need to see that number on the screen. You guys do me this solid, okay? I'm going to trust you guys to put it on there. Okay, guys, we're getting it. 988. Hold on.
Sorry.
988. Is that the number?
I am so sorry, y'all.
Is that it? You just dialed 988. Is that it? Hello, Danny and Chatters. Love and light. I'm late. Oh, no, Pez. Please tell me I'm not going. It's not saying the S word, please. I know, right? Call 988 if you are feeling like you need to talk. And my personal email is rubberducky2005@yahoo.com. You can email me day or night. As soon as I get that message, guarantee you I'm there for you, okay? I have a lot of gift from the divine that can get you through any dark night of the soul, especially if you knew this other person and Jolissa and you're feeling down. Just do that. All right. Thank you, guys. I love you. Okay. All you need to do is dial 988 if you need someone to talk to that keeps you from making a poor choice in your life, because today is only a minute of a big deal, and tomorrow it all looks different, especially after you get a good night's sleep and you get that hug from someone that you need. And though we might not can fix your pain, we can comfort you through the love of somebody caring for you. Here we go. I've lost a few friends in my lifetime to that, and it is a monster. She who aches, Perpetua, sadness, solitude, silent, withdraw, retreat, isolation, change. I'm gonna cry, y'all. You know where we're headed in this reading. She who aches, Perpetua. I've never had to do a reading like this. I don't want to, y'all. But she felt alone. She was making the call to talk to the sister to tell her bye. She's calling the sister to tell her bye. That's why she's FaceTiming her twice. She just wanted to say bye. She just wanted to tell her she loved her and made sure that nobody blamed themselves and explain that she couldn't do it anymore. Angel de Los Muertos transitions to the spirit realm. She's gone.
No, J-Rod. This was according to my cards.
I'm not finishing this read. I will do 2 more cards. And
this was a decision. Okay, I'm going to fast forward it because this is where I walk away. Hold on. We got to fast forward. Okay. Angel de los Muertos is the card.
And this She Who Aches, Perpetua. I'm going to draw a card on that, please. My tummy hurts now. Oh, yeah. There's an answer right
Sorry.
there. Strange balance. Love is strange. This was our other half, y'all. It was like they knew each other inside and out, every fault.
I'm going to step away to blow my nose.
The one that she lost. That's what she was aching. She was hurting. Change. What is this change, please? Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay. I had to go transmute the energy by literally taking my sandals off and just walk in the grass and pace in my backyard a minute. Angel of Alchemy, Miracle 21. She wanted a miracle.
It's a miracle she was found. Let's pause it. The card is miracle. And it was a miracle that she was found. It was by divine faith of a good officer that went above and beyond duty and propelled himself down that cliff over 250 feet just to get to her to see if she was there. Okay? So now we know, not in all readings when we get the miracle, is it going to be a miracle that they're found. I mean, maybe they won't be found always. But now we understand. Jolissa wanted a miracle is what I'm sharing with you. I believe that's true. But double fold, right? The layers of the onion in tarot. The other meaning is that we have a miracle in her case coming. And at that time, I did not perceive it as a possible miracle for us to find her. So that's something as we go forward, we want to keep on mind, right? When we're reading cards.
Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift.
Eclipse.
So there was that Angel de los Muertos where there's a shift of energy into the spirit realm.
Shift of energy into the spirit realm.
It was a powerful energy shift and you could see it as eclipsed. That's the change.
She got a
felt like her
miracle, and
sun
we don't know what she
was
wanted.
eclipsed. Her sunlight, her soulmate was eclipsed out of the picture.
Star Winter says it's always good to go over previous readings as we see more as time
Two little
passes.
witches. Magical space clearing time. Okay.
Could be that her services will be on the eclipse. We'll see.
Archangel Gabrielle, please show me what happened with Jolissa. Where is Jolissa? What happened? Show me what happened, and thank you. She was holding on to his energy.
That's why I felt his energy in the car, the one that passed over.
Tight to the soulmate's energy. What's the matter? Oh, my sleeve bumped a card and it fell off. Y'all, I got Ten of Swords finality with holding on to the death. She had become, she wanted to be with this person so bad. She wanted to be where they were, and they weren't on this planet anymore. 8, strength, fortitude. She felt like this person was her strength, and without them, she couldn't be strong anymore. And they had to, yeah. Why do I try to do live show? It's hard with Gretchen.
I paused it to go get Gretchen.
Let me see. Yeah, it's Ace of Swords. It's a yes. That's what's going on. It's clarity. You can see she's absolutely not content. She's holding the skull because, well, here's 2 more cards. What's on the bottom?
Yes,
I told you
Daniel.
that was her sun, her clarity, and that's what got eclipsed.
Hi,
This person
Sam.
loved music that she lost, and that was something they shared was music. Like, it was deep.
It starts getting very specific after this, and it gets very hard to listen
her
to.
sun got eclipsed, and it got so dark.
Thank you, Muffin Top.
Pull herself out of this is what she felt. Knight of Pentacles, servitude, and the High Priestess, inner wisdom. Yeah, this was a long-term. This was a long-term relationship that she had. And I have the High Priestess, she that knoweth but does not speak up. She didn't tell anybody how bad this hurt. Everybody knew, but she didn't talk about it. Jolissa is telling me that she kept this all inside and that it was just eating her alive. How we doing? We got about 10 minutes till we start over there. I'm going to grab a couple more cards. We're going to do some blessings. This read took me off guard. I'll be honest. I wasn't expecting this kind of a read. The Hermit, pulling within, Virgo energy. She's isolated herself.
She's isolated.
She's hurting.
She's hurting.
Swords. She's cutting everything out. She is thinking analytically. Page of Cups about the stinky offer. She's not happy with the way her life is going. Wheel of Fortune. She's hung up in the past. She's really, I'm getting Osho Center. I am getting really hung up in the past. Like she can't move forward is what she feels. Hold on just a chip. I got one deck on top of it.
Here it comes. Here's what happens.
She is in serious grief.
She's in serious grief.
Good God. Jolissa took a trust vote that her past or her loved one would catch her on the other side.
Hold on. So when it got down to it, the divine showed us. Let me get the card. A card just hit the ground. Hold on. And it was out of the middle of the deck. It says postponement, so something's getting postponed. I don't know what. Okay, hold on. The Harmony card flipped upside down. I went to grab the card because it flipped upside down. Third time I've seen the name Harmony come up in 3 days. It only says trust. My intuition was falling. So for the rest of the read, you're going to hear me talking about this trust fall, where she trusts the divine, and the other side where her dear friend crossed over, she's trusting them to catch her. Her car went off a cliff. Very early in the morning. Okay, here we go. So sorry. I am so sorry. I'm shuffling. Okay.
The outsider. She felt like she was locked away from this person.
She felt locked away from this person.
Or just, the rebel. They were rebels together. They lived a vivacious, colorful, musical life. And I just heard that song, like I did with Gabby Petito, only I hear Jolissa, like, singing it. And it is, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die.
Drove my Chevy to the levee.
The music time. That's what the Eight of Cups. That's a card for, walking away from the past and the world. Going to your Ten of Pentacles, your everything, which is in the house of Leo, the sun, and this person that already crossed over was her son. She traveled with her card, Six of Swords.
She traveled with her car.
Very, very weak. And that
She felt very, very weak.
As a protector.
She felt he was a protector.
She was very confused and numbing 7 cups.
She was numbing.
She was taking different things and crossing medications.
Crossing medications. Alcohol.
And she felt it was the only way to join these 2 cups back together again. This is justice in her mind. See the reflection of her twin? She felt left out in the cold. She felt alone. 5 of Pentacles. Pentacles, like nobody could, there was nobody, nothing to hold her. She could feel his energy watching. Because it's her soulmate. This is heartbreaking. So she took her power, Queen of Wands.
Took her power, Queen of Wands.
And she said she had put up the fight. She put the fight up.
She put the fight up.
To the death.
She fought to the death.
So much time was invested in this. So much time. 7 of Pentacles.
So much time had been invested with her lover.
They were lovers. They were deep, deep soulmates. He was her Knight of Cups. Her everything. What did Jolissa do? Say it.
J-Ron, I'm not pushing anything. This is a review of a
She
reading.
could not do it. Heartbreak. Heartbreak.
This is what the cards say.
How did this?
And they said it long before she was found.
She wanted you with.
We're not
she's
attacking
known him her
family.
whole life almost, like,
And family doesn't need to
since
watch
teenagers,
this.
maybe. Like really young
I highly doubt they
teenagers.
would be. This is for us to
They're just
review
like
as a
each other
reading
for
to understand.
Lifetimes. 6 of Cups. They were loyal to each other.
He was shot, Danielle.
I have the Death card. She went to a place that you'll find her vehicle probably.
Sorry.
A place where she and this person went to the vineyard. I don't.
I'm telling you where you will find her vehicle right here. So please, let's just stay focused on the reading. Okay? This reading was done over a month and a half ago, and we're trying to learn from the reading so that we can understand if we need to make adjustments on understanding the cards or if we're right on, whatever it is. We're not pushing the suicide. We are saying the energies I pick up on are legitimately the feelings I felt during the reading. Now, I'd like you to listen, okay, to where I say her car is going to be found. Okay, let me rewind it just a second. And if you disagree, that's fine. That doesn't mean that you have to lecture the rest of us, okay? Just state your thing and move on. We don't all have to agree. We still love each other. We still respect each other. All right, so 56:10. Let's go back. Okay, listen close because it's really quiet. Okay. How close did I get? No. Yeah. Okay.
You'll find her vehicle probably a place where she and this person went to the vineyard. I think you'll find her car. I don't know if it's in the water. We can ask, but I do feel.
You'll find her car. And indeed, that is a place that was very familiar to her and that loved one that she lost.
But he would be on the other side waiting to catch her. She closed the cycle in this world.
Love you, J-Bot.
Okay. Where will she be found? Where will she be found, please?
Where will she be found?
It was purposeful, and in her mind, it was the only just way that she could survive in spirit. It was very purposeful, chosen. FaceTiming to say goodbye. That type was stolen from her. That's what she felt like. Her soulmate was robbed from her completely by a layer cheater thief that stole her soulmate.
Mm.
Her soulmate's the King of Swords right here. Truthful to her, very truthful. She's the Queen of Swords. She is a very
Divine
loving,
counterparts.
very truthful, very inspiring girl. She wanted to work. She wanted to work with him again. And,
111 likes. We had that in the last video. Thank you, guys.
yeah. She
I
made
love that number. Divine is here.
quick, fast-paced decision.
Quick, fast-paced decision.
Strength there to rejoin her twin.
Mm.
All right. Blessing cards. I got to get over to the other channel. It's premiering over there. I don't have a line, but it is premiering, so I'm going to be over in chat. Say hi to everybody. Wolf Instinct, the lone wolf. She went to a mountainy area where there's vineyards.
Went to a mountainy area.
And she, according to the reading that I'm feeling, she took medicines, a lot of different kinds.
Went to the mountain area, took medicines, a lot of different kinds.
Got fairy earth magic. There was something very magical about the place to her.
Very magical about the place that she chose.
Rain, purification, the truth has been spoken through the tears shed. I just heard her say that. I send you healing, my sister. Okay, a whole bunch of cards just came out. These will be the last cards, and then I got to skedaddle. I'm looking at the clock because I don't want to be late. All right, mountain strength.
Mountain strength.
DNA,
mountain.
Karma. She had a ceremony where she gathered her power because she couldn't take feeling vulnerable and alone anymore in her own little world, her cave. And she felt that the thing that had to happen was a rebirth because she felt like this was an ending quest, like it just was dry. It was dry, and she needed to feel true love. And so we have this emergence, half in the water, half out. That's what I'm ending with. She's half in the water, half out. I don't know what that means. She's half in the water, half out. I'm going to ask if she's in Avocado Lake real quick with the pendulum. Please show me a firm
I asked if she's
yes.
in Avocado Lake.
Thank you. Full stop. Please show me a firm no.
I'm just doing a yes and no check on this. Then I
Thank
ask.
you. And full stop. Is Jolissa near Avocado Lake? Yes, she is.
2.5 hours she was found from
Jolissa
Avocado
be found
Lake, somewhere
in
in
the
there in
water
driving
at
time.
Avocado Lake.
So about, I think it was like 130
No.
miles or something.
Full
See,
stop.
was she in the lake? No.
Is Jolissa's vehicle underwater?
Is Jolissa's vehicle underwater?
I'm getting a no.
A no.
Full stop. Is Jolissa still in her vehicle?
Is Jolissa still in her vehicle?
I'm getting a yes.
I'm getting a yes.
That's all I can do for today. My energy is depleted. I do.
And that was it of the read. I mean, it couldn't be more blatant, a trust fall. And I clearly say she's not going to be found outside of her vehicle, that she will be found, that the car will be found, that she will be found in the vehicle, that the vehicle is not in Avocado Lake, the vehicle is not in a lake. I keep saying she went to a mountain area, somewhere familiar to her and this loved one. So, when we look back on this reading, a trust fall must have meant the car going off the cliff. How else? I mean, I don't have a card that says jumping. Well, we did get the Fool, and I kept saying new beginning, which is somebody jumping off a cliff. See, that's where I learn now. Literally. Excuse me, that's the second time I burped on camera, y'all. It's because I'm coughing so much. I'm so sorry. I'm not a burper. So it like snuck up while I was talking. Like it was like, blah, blah, blah. I am so sorry. All the cough syrup and coughing. I think I put air in my tummy. Lord, today is so uncouth of Mama D. I'm not being very ladylike. I can spit like a man too. Straighten my hat. Okay. So, with what we've taken away from this, you know, is that she trusted the divine. Jolissa trusted the divine to catch her. And in my belief system, somebody that had that much faith to see beyond this material world was caught in the hands of God and delivered by the hands of God through that officer back to her family to be properly laid to rest. This was the most heartbreaking reading I had ever experienced in my life. And I can remember so many times over the last few months, people are like, you know, you should do another Jolissa read. And I'm like, no. It is what it is. It's not like I'm going to get the cards and it's going to tell me something different. We know that because in the Summer Wells case, we have, what, 80 some reads and they all say the same thing. I had people actually getting mad at me. They were like, it says the same thing no matter how many times you do it. Can you pick a different case? And I'm like, I got to find Summer. Y'all go do what you got to do. Because I'm still wanting to find Summer, but in the end, in the Summer Wells case, I'm getting that she's disintegrated. That she has, there's nothing to find. I mean, there would be DNA, I'm sure, but, and I'm also getting a mine. Remember? Now, in the Summer Well case, there is, we checked within 2 miles of her home, 2.5, I think, is an old mine. I don't know. Well, you guys, that was a lot of really trying to understand what all the emotions were, what she went through, and how lost and heartbroken she was for her other half, right? We see this with twin flames. We see this where either the twin flames are separated and then they come back together in some way in death. Gabby Petito, Brian Laundrie. Now we have Jolissa and her close friend that was shot down and killed. And it always makes me think of Kylie. And then we got Jagger throwing a little tantrum over there on AWP's page, commenting to the people that are supporting AWP, even comparing some of the comments to Jeffrey Dahmer, entitled little whatever. Excuse me. Y'all, I am going to get off here. Now, if you missed this morning's get together where we chatted, we talked about five cases over there. We bring some updates. At least we bring up their names and discuss the case a little bit, even if there isn't an update, just to keep them in the public eye, hearing the information. We discuss some stuff, and so that is going to be the little thumbnail, the little picture. You can click that if you want to go watch that, and if that's something you choose to do. I want to say thank you humbly for 1 million views, because that's what we've hit. And we're almost at 10,000 subs. And I couldn't do it without you, legitimately, for real. So with that, I am looking forward to, in the next few days, it might not be till Monday, depending on how I feel. I've already decided, I've already got it all planned in my head. I'm going to do the video with the nature walk for everybody, right? But I'm going to open it up with our 1 million views, hopefully 10,000 subscribers. We're getting there pretty close. Like, I wake up and I check my sub count, and we're up like 150 people more than the day before. It is mind-blowing, and I am so grateful. You guys are incredibly amazing. Your love, your gifts are all that beautiful, clear energy. Help us to get these strong readings, to actually hone in on the energy. I can't do it alone. I'm not that strong. When you guys come in and you put your energy in with mine, we mix it up, we send it off to the divine, and we say, show us. The divine's communicating. So now we know that a trust fall, that the Fool card could be car going off the cliff. Just saying. With that, I hope to see you tomorrow. We're going to play it by ear. We'll see how I feel. If I still feel like this, no tomorrow video. Now, just so you know, this is what's out there right now, because Mama D's been really, really a busy girl. There is our 1111moon.com, www.1111moon.com. And if you would like to help me pay my rent, go buy my products. These are things I make with my own hands, or they are merchandise at Teespring or whatever that place is. We'll print it and send it to you. Also, I make things that are digital that you can download and print right at your home, or at Quick Print or Walmart, whatever. It's very cheap to print. So support me that way if you would, please. Help me make earn my own living that way. I appreciate it. And we have had extraordinary support. Extraordinary support. So thank you for that. Next, if you are a starlight tree, your personal readings are in your email, my lovelies. Okay, so be sure and check your email so that you can have your personal reading for full moon to full moon. It's there for you on all of yours. Now, if you are a starlight bud, I put out there a horoscope reading for you guys. So if you're a tree, you're going to get it too, because you get all perks. So that's for you guys. It's a horoscope reading, and that is already out there as well. Now, if you're just a starlight, I am so grateful to you. And with that, you can go listen to Chapter 10 of Fight Club. We don't talk about Fight Club. You know how I know that? Because Tyler Durden knows that. So if you're wanting to listen to that, that is available for your ear. And I recorded it before I got sick, thank gosh. So Chapter 10 of Fight Club is up. And then let's see, for all of you, like I said, all of everyone, even if you're not a subscriber, we're going to celebrate this 1 million views, almost 10,000 subs, with this beautiful video that shows like every face we've worked on, all the cases. I've already got it all in my head how it's going to work out, and I'm going to make this video in the next few days, and I'm going to connect it so that it opens up for the video that I go and do out in nature. All right, so I love you guys. I thank you all for coming on board and sharing your love and sharing your opinion. Even if it's different from mine, I still adore you. I still respect you. And I love you 100%. I truly do. Because we're all different. That's what makes us special. So make your day count. And with that, I'll see you again very soon. I'm going to go take some more cough syrup and get out of your face so I don't get you sick. Love you. To the moon and back. God bless you.